one item that he paid that whole. And I used to be like, how the hell? It was so, it's like to watch him do that. I was like, this guy is off the chain. And then he had Alzheimer's too. You know,
so he was switching between time periods.
Yeah, he was
in the middle of moments.
He's doing it. He was a broker. Yeah, Gal Rappaport. Rest in peace.
I was gonna say, can we talk about what kind of person he was? Because he sounds amazing.
Gal was an interesting dude, man. He was I have nothing but good things to say about him.
Fountain of knowledge.
Yeah, he's fountain of knowledge. He always told me, go out and paint, Timoteo, paint outside, paint. He was always saying that, and I hear that in the back of my head, and that's why I paint outside. Even when I'm in New York, I paint outside when I can, when it's not, the weather's good. But he always used to say that, and that actually helps me sell a lot of my work, because I'll paint outside and people want to know, and they see like, oh, this is a gallery, but it's a studio, and they like love the work in progress. They love to be a part of it because they're buying culture. They're buying the real thing, you know. They can see it. They're like, oh, this guy is actually creating something in front of us, you know. And during the pandemic, I was working on this book called The Joy of the Disinherited. The Joy of the Disinherited.
Yeah.
It talks a lot about microaggression, mental health. It talks about a lot of stuff. And creating the cover for this, for the cover of this book, had opened up a lot of doors for my community and conversations, because people always say, Tim, what are you doing right now? I'm like, I'm actually trying to work on this book cover. What is the book about? Mental health. And then that starts to open up conversation, like what kind of, like, you know, different things, you know, like read the book, and you're gonna, when it comes out, read it, check it out, you know, it's already out, but that's what I was telling people, you know, read this book, check it out. But that book has really inspired me. Kevin Dedner did a really great job with it. The book is really doing well on Amazon. You can get it on Amazon. You can get it at a lot of different platforms. You can go to the bookstores and get it. Yeah, The Joy of the Disinherited. And I created a cover. And I'm mentioned on page 100. I'm part of the team with Kevin Dedner. And he had bought a painting from me about a year before that. He bought Lost But Not Forgotten, and I have Trayvon Martin and Michael Brown in it. And it was just, that painting was created the day that Michael Brown was killed, because I was affected by it. I was like, geez, it's like all these people just keep getting, you know, our youth is just dying. So I put this painting together in 24 hours, you know, and it's 4 feet by 4, so 4 feet by 4 by 4, you know, and I'm using acrylic, oil, pastel, but it just came out, and I just let it live, and I carried it around for. I did a couple shows with Capital Bach with it, so it got a lot of exposure before Kevin Dedner purchased it, and now that sits in his home next to the original print piece, my original work of the Joy of Disinherited book cover. So check that out, y'all.